everyone. Welcome to PHTV Channel 4 in Palos Heights. I'm Sue Jankowski, and we are at the library. As always, we have our wonderful guests here, Janine, who's head of public services. Thanks for coming, Janine.
Thanks, Sue. Thanks for having us.
Well, it's always great to see you both. And Tina, of course, from Youth and Teen Services. And she is going to tell us some really interesting and great things, as always, every month. And now we're sliding into fall. And, there's a lot going on in your life, but your life should be part of the library life because there's a whole lot going on over there, too. There's going to be some great things coming up for October, right? We're
absolutely.
into those October months right now. And Janine, why don't you start us out with what's going on? I'm seeing some fun things here already.
I know. I love the fall. I love October. I love the weather. I love the colors. So I'm just excited to be part. We have a Fall Fest coming up. The Fall Fest is something that the Chamber of Commerce, the library, the Parks and Rec Department, and Lake Catherine have joined together and put some activities throughout the whole community all month long. So we have Tina will be telling some of the kid stuff as well, but we have some hashtag with a selfie with a scarecrow, right?
At Scarecrow, hashtag selfie scarecrow.
We'll have to get that written down. Hashtag, what was it?
Selfie scarecrow.
Hashtag selfie scarecrow. Fun. So you're going to see scarecrows at the different locations in the city, and you can take a picture with yourself and post it. We'll have a lot of great programs. A lot of them are, fall related. Including the Cemeteries of Illinois that's coming. We'll talk about that. The Whale of the Banshee program.
That sounds frightening.
With that accent too. I'm sorry for all the people that I just insulted with my accent.
No,
but that runs through the whole month of October.
That's something new, right?
Yeah, we've started little by little, and we're bringing more attention to it. We've kind of done it on a smaller scale the last couple of years. This year we're doing, the Chamber has joined with us, and we're doing some great work with the city and getting it out citywide. So it's going to be, so festive, and we're looking forward to that.
Well,
and then we also have I forgot, there's going to be a house decorating contest for Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah.
So your own home.
Your own home. You can go to, remind me, Tina, what are the details? You can go to...
you can go and fill out a form, and
Is it online? Is it all online?
I think it was going to be online.
Yeah, it's going to be really easy. Everybody can just go online, and then you're going to decorate your house, take a photo of it, and then submit it to the Facebook page or the social media pages of the city, and then people get to vote on it. And then you get bragging rights for who's the best decorated house.
There's a lot of people in town that decorate their houses over the years. I mean, really so elaborately. So if you're one of those people, you really want to get in on this. And if you're not, maybe you really want to start, because that would be fun.
Yeah, it is. It's so, it's just something to, have a festive atmosphere, celebrating fall and all that good stuff.
Well, and fall is the favorite month of lots and lots of people, because you have that nice transition to that crispy fall air, and all of that after our wonderful summer. Yeah. It's nice to move into fall. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
So that's all month. So stay tuned for kids programs, for adults programs, and different activities throughout the city.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have coming up on first day of the month, Diana Ducci. She's a local resident here. She's also a community educator and a licensed insurance representative, and will do a educational program on Medicare Made Easy. She is incredible. She is a walking fountain of information regarding this topic. So bring your questions. She'll be there on Tuesday, October 1st at 6:30 at the library.
She really is. We've had her here on Channel 4. Maybe some of you viewers have seen her before. And it's nice to actually go and see her, because she really will answer your questions.
Yeah,
and she is an amazing amount of information.
People ask her such really tailored questions, and she has the answers.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
Really.
Yeah, and then coming up on Thursday, October 3rd, we have a special program called The Endurance. This is author Rochelle Pennington. She's done several programs at the library, historical related programs, and she's an author of several books. She's written a book called The Endurance. It's the name of the ship that Sir Ernest Shackleton's used for his epic voyage to the Antarctic, which he discovered in Antarctic in 1914. So she's going to detail the incredible feats of this Sir Ernest Shackleton and their voyage, known as the greatest survival story in history. So, if it's a survival story, that they were shipwrecked there for a bit. And she uses authentic photographs and documents and taken during the expedition.
I mean, this will be so interesting because when you find out how these people survived, you're thinking, oh my goodness, could I have managed to do that?
Yeah.
It's just
even
incredible.
Today, a trip to the Antarctic is not a cakewalk.
No.
They have to take, specific precautions. And, back then when they're using wooden ships and they don't have Gore-Tex invented yet or anything like that, and these people are out there.
They're really out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And 1914, it's not that long ago. It's just over 100 years ago.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
That these are discoveries in 1914. That doesn't seem far enough back.
Yeah.
But you're talking about a daunting location, so
Yeah,
I want to go there.
absolutely. So join us for that. And then we have a special program coming up Sunday, October 6th at 2 o'clock. Titled We Will Survive. This is a very special program sponsored by the Friends of the Library. The Friends of the Library, an organization that they raise money for the library through their book sales, through either in-house book sales or their 2 book sales they hold each year, and they use it to give to the library for many special things. And one of them is this program, because it's Jenny Riddle. Many of you know Jenny. She's done some incredible programs. She's her program. This is getting us ready for the October 10th Palos Reads, which we're going to be inviting New York Times bestselling author Amy Stewart on October 10th, and she does a program. She's going to talk about her book, The Kopp Sisters. We'll talk about that in a minute. But so she's going to talk about these very strong female characters that she has in her book. So Jenny Riddle, get it back to her, on October 6th is going to be talking about We Will Survive. She's going to talk about how women survive the dilemmas that life throws at them. In this empowering, historical, educational, funny book review, she will present the coping mechanisms of 3 very different women in this uplifting program. So,
she's really excellent.
oh my God, I don't know how she remembers everything
I don't
she
either.
talks about.
No, she does. And she really becomes that person. So
She
it's
does.
really
And you get some great
do.
reading titles to check out. She's always, I know we've had her for our in-service, and she's talking about books, and I know many of our staff members are taking down the titles and of books that they want to read because of what she talks about.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
You should sign up for this, maybe?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sign
Absolutely.
up, register for this.
We always recommend people sign up for all of our programs, okay? Just do it.
Just
That way you don't have to
no matter
ask,
what.
should I register
Yeah,
or should I?
yeah, just do it.
Register
Go ahead and do that.
for all programs.
Okay.
Yes,
That way you've
absolutely.
got a spot and they know how many people are coming.
Because sometimes programs do fill up, and so we want to have you.
You don't
on.
want to be disappointed. and
Right.
Get there and not be able to fit in the room. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, good.
Right. Okay. Then we have coming up on Tuesday, October 8th, Baking with Vegetables. Now, Rose Deneen, again, we've had Rose for a couple cooking programs, but she had taken some time off from all her baking and cooking, and she teaches and all this kind of to write her own cookbook. And it is called Baking with Vegetables.
Wow.
So we are her first program that she's going to have since she's coming back into the circuit. So she is going to demonstrate some of her new recipes. She'll have some samples, and she'll sign some copies of her book as well. So that's coming up Tuesday, October 8th at 6:30. And yes, please register for this
Register.
one, because this one
Seating is limited. You know, I can't imagine baking with vegetables. So that's going to be really
Carrot
interesting.
cake, zucchini, something.
Bread.
I mean, it's not.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
bread.
not just like
Oh,
a
yeah.
vegetable thrown in the oven. It's something.
No, she's got some. I mean, I've already seen the book, and I've already made a couple recipes.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to, be healthy.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Cake with
carrot cake
vegetables?
is as healthy as you can get.
Cake with the
Okay.
zucchini in it. Throw a little chocolate in there. Of course, it's
Good.
great. Yeah, yeah. So our next program coming up is Wednesday, October 9th. We have local author Jessica Loftus will be here to talk about the short story that she has published in the Life Lessons from the Cat, from the Chicken Soup from the Soul. So that's coming up Wednesday, October 9th. And then the event that I had mentioned to you, Palos Reads, it's the big annual event, Thursday, October 10th, 7 p.m., at the Palos Heights Country Club, okay? We're going to have best-selling author Amy Stewart. She is known for her books, her nonfiction books on nature. One of the books will be Poisonous Plants, Drunken Botanist. That's a book we'll be talking about later on. But then she's written, she started writing this Girl Waits with Gun. I think we talked about it, or maybe I talked about it in the other show. She was doing research for another book. And she comes across this old newspaper, and this Girl Waits with Gun was the actual title of the article. And she starts reading about it, and she got just pulled into the characters. Constance Kopp and her two sisters were riding in their buggy in New Jersey into town, and this is when vehicles just started coming out, and a car careens around the corner and runs into them and crashes into their cart, injuring them and her sisters pretty seriously. And so Constance says, okay, you need to help pay for this cart. You ran into it. Well, it turns out the guy who's in the car is a ne'er-do-well factory owner in New Jersey, of a textile factory owner. It's based all on true stories. All of that is based on a true story. So she tries to get, recompense for the accident, but he was not having it. And so he starts actually threatening them and doing some very scary things. And the sheriff took pity on her and says, you girls, you live out on a farm by yourself. They had nobody else. You need to defend yourself. And so he took her out in the back and started to teach her how to shoot a gun.
Wow.
And take care of herself. So she ends up becoming the first female police officer in the country. This is true.
That is some story.
It is. So the Girl Waits with Gun is based on a real life incident, so it's a fictionalized version of it. So Amy's going to be talking about that book, and there's actually now 5 in that. It's a series of 5 books now, and her 5th book is coming out this month.
Okay, and the first one is Girl Waits with Gun.
Girl Waits with Gun. She'll start at the beginning.
Okay.
So she'll be talking about that. There'll be a buffet dinner available at the country club. You pay for your own dinner. I think it's $19.99, but you need to call the country club to make your reservation.
So they know how much food to prepare.
Yes. And then right after, that's at 5:30, and then the author will speak at 7 o'clock.
Wow, that'd be a fun night.
Yeah, it is a fun night.
Yeah.
We did that last year, where a lot of people came out for the dinner, and they just walked right over to hear the author. They had dinner and a show, so it was nice.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then Sunday, October 13th, we have Sueños Latin Jazz, and this is, again, Sunday, October 13th at 2 o'clock. We are having an afternoon of live jazz based on the music, incorporating the rhythms of the Central and South America and the Caribbean from the 4-piece band Sueños Latin Jazz. Steve Hiroshima, I can't say your name, Steve, I'm sorry, but he's going to be the director of it.
Okay,
and,
his name is not on here.
I know.
You're trying to help
you. And they're fantastic, and this is another program sponsored by the Friends of the Library. So
nice, and I bet this is fun to listen to.
It's going to be wonderful. So yeah, it'll be a great afternoon. So join us for that. And then we have on Tuesday, October 15th, we have artist and teacher Maria DiCaprio Sunto will be here to talk about painting my way through France. She was on a trip through France recently, southern France, and she wants to share her photos and plein air watercolor paintings that she created for the beautiful villages and landscapes and the lifestyle of the people of that region. And she'll be talking about her art there.
That'll be fascinating, really.
Yeah. So Nature by the Book. This is the communal panel-based book discussion that we have partnered with Lake Catherine and our panel of nature people. We have some school teachers, science teachers and that thing. We're going to be talking about Amy Stewart's nonfiction book, The Drunken Botanist. That'll be Wednesday, October 16th at 6:30. We have copies of the book available if people want to come in and look at it and read it beforehand. But some people just like to come and listen to the discussion as well. So come on out for that.
I mean, so you get kind of a different view than Amy Stewart's sort of fictionalized book, The Girl Waits with Gun.
Absolutely.
And then The Drunken Botanist, and so that gives you a different perspective of her writing.
Absolutely. She's very versatile, and she's actually an artist as well. So it's really
talented.
A complex, yeah. Many-sided.
Yeah,
she wears many hats. Our book and film is back on the 3rd Thursday of the month on October 17th at 2 o'clock, and we'll be showing the book trying to get in the mood. The Little Stranger by Sarah Waters. This is a little strange movie. It's a kind of an eerie period piece about a doctor who's called out to a visit on this crumbling manor, and it takes place in England. It's the Hundreds Hall, and strange things begin to occur.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit spooky.
Oddly, yes.
Okay.
Yes, little weird things keep happening.
All
Yeah.
right.
So Sarah Waters, the author, won an award for this, and it's directed by the Academy Award nominated director of the movie Room. So some good, Domhnall Gleeson, Ruth Wilson, some great actors in there as well.
Okay, that sounds like part of the Oktoberfest kind of
Yes,
thing.
yes,
Gets
getting
you
in
in the mood there.
Yeah, October is also Illinois Arts and Humanities Month as well, which is why we had the art program there. But we're also, because we're on Sunday at the cinema, which is coming up on Sunday, October 20th at 2 p.m., we'll be showing the film At Eternity's Gate, which is another film about Van Gogh. We have, it's a journey inside the world and the mind of Vincent van Gogh, starring Willem Dafoe as the artist, and portraying the artist who, in spite of illness and ridicule and skepticism, created one of the world's most beloved and stunning artwork. Yeah, he had such a strange life, Van Gogh.
Yeah,
Not Willem
I know
Dafoe.
he did have. He may too.
Maybe he did. I don't know.
But didn't he struggle with mental illness?
Yeah, they weren't quite sure. He and in the movie you take a look at, is it a mental illness or it's just the way he sees the world? It's very, very different.
Okay.
As many artists do. You know,
Right. So maybe not that, and maybe just.
Yeah, and because he was very different in the art world itself at that time, many people were skeptic or even, criticized him sharply.
He wasn't conforming to what was the
Exactly,
standard
right.
accepted
Yeah,
type of painting. Okay, that
So
would be
join us
good.
for that.
Yeah.
And then on Wednesday, October 23rd, we're back with our winter night kite at Lake Catherine. We did this last year. We'll meet at Lake Catherine's Nature Center that evening at 6:30, and we're going to take a hike around the lake, which is a mile hike, folks. So you need to dress appropriately, wear the right shoes and all that kind of thing. And rain or shine, we are going to go.
Okay.
And but again, attendance is very limited on this, so you must register by calling the library, okay?
Is this for adults, families? Who's it for?
Adults.
Just adults. Yeah.
And some people bring their kids along, but it's really, it's based for adults.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good question. Yeah. And then Thursday, October 24th, we're getting our Halloween on at 6:30, Cemeteries of Illinois. Now, this is actually a bit of a tongue-in-cheek one because John Lynn is the presenter, and he did a lot of explorations of different cemeteries around the state of Illinois, and he liked looking at the kind of humorous gravestones he would see. So the funny names and the epitaphs. So he's going to share his stories of interesting lives and the deaths in the underground world of Illinois. So that's coming up.
Appropriate for October, I guess.
Now, the Wail of the Banshee is another story. It's the Halloween tales of the Celts and the Druids. That's coming up Sunday, October 27th at 2 p.m. We have actor Terrence Lynch will be here. And he is going to tell us about the ghostly Irish legends that bring the scary tales of the Emerald Isle. These stories include, I don't know how to say the pronunciation, I'm just going to say it's an Irish vampire, and the Dullahan, the Headless Horseman, and there's something else. It's a Celtic word, I can't pronounce it.
Yeah,
but
I'm
they're all
trying
scary
to
things.
do the Irish vampire.
Yeah, the slide will show them, and if
Okay.
anybody who's Irish out there, you can help me with the pronunciation.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun to listen to.
Yeah, I don't know these stories,
I don't
so
know.
I'm
I
kind
don't
of
either.
interested to learn about
Yeah,
them. Yeah,
exactly.
And then in Smart TV Basics, we have Monday, October 28th at 2 p.m. We have a computer class, so to speak, but it's really about technology. It's how to use your smart TV, how to install and use apps on smart TVs and devices like Roku, Fire TV, and Chromecast.
That is a really good thing for people to know. We look at our smart TV and say, that TV's a lot smarter than we are. We can't work it.
Well, sign up, Sue.
I think so.
CD's limited.
So I better sign up for that one.
Yeah. And then our classic Monster Mash on Tuesday, October 29th at 6:30. Get in the spirit of the season, folks, with Stephen Frenzel, who will be showing clips and discuss films of Dracula, Wolfman, and Frankenstein's monster, with many more bone-chilling villains in this delightfully creepy celebration of Halloween films.
Okay.
Classic classic monster
films.
movies.
All right. Well, there's something for everyone that you can do, and so many times to do it. You know, almost every day of the week it seems there's something, you know, really exciting going on. So sign up for those things. Get on that computer, walk into the library, call them up.
Yep.
Do one of those things and enjoy that. But Tina is also going to have your children and teens headed up over to the library too. And you guys are definitely into that Fall Fest, and lots of things going on in October.
Right, we have a number of different things going on for like all ages. So,
cool.
Yep. So to kick it off, we are going to celebrate World Vegetarian Day with a vegetable story time. So all of the stories and songs in this story time, they're going to be all about different types of vegetables. So even if you have a little one who is not really
into vegetables,
to say the least, or even grown-ups aren't really into vegetables, so please come to the story time. You do need to register. It's on Tuesday, October 1st at 10 a.m. for ages 2 to 5.
Cool.
On Thursday, October 3rd, we have our Early Einsteins program, and this program is going to be all about Halloween experiments. So there's going to be lots of candy experiments, possibly...
Candy experiments.
I know.
I mean, come on. What? I mean, everyone is drawn to those candy.
No, exactly. And then maybe some experiments to make things fly, like ghosts. So, yeah.
Fun.
That's going to be on Thursday, October 3rd at 4 o'clock for ages 3 to 6.
Nice.
And then for the older children, we have our STEAM Squad program, and they're also going to be doing a food science theme with their experimenting this month. It's on Tuesday, October 8th at 4 o'clock for grades 3 to 5. So bring your younger kids the previous week and bring your older children to that one.
Everybody gets something.
So also going on in October, we have our first ever Girls Who Code program. This is an organization that has been popping up everywhere, and lots of libraries are getting on board with doing these programs. So we are holding 2 sessions. It's Wednesday, October 9th and Wednesday, October 23rd at 4 o'clock for girls in grades 3rd through 5th grade. And you register once and it gets you a spot into both classes, because they're going to be doing different activities in both classes, but you need to have the skill set from the first class in order to participate in the second one.
Okay, so it's a 2-parter, really.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're going to be looking at websites and apps to learn how to code, and then we are going to code our robots that we have at the library to move and dance and do different things.
Oh, that's so fun. I mean, some girls kind of they're wired that way, and if they're not, they can learn how to do these things. Yeah. Cool.
On Thursday, October 10th, we have duct tape designs. So we're going to be making different wallets and pens. This is for our teen patrons. They're for kids in grades 6th through 12th grade. Now, we have upstairs at the youth desk, we have pens that have like these elaborate duct tape flowers on it, and everyone just comments and says how much they love them. So now this is going to be an opportunity to actually make them.
Oh, nice. There you go. It's a Christmas gift for somebody.
There you go.
Learn how to do that.
Friday, October 11th at 10 a.m., we have a Mad Hatter Tea Party. So we are going to have Alice in Wonderland Adventures on this day for ages 2 to 5 years old. And we will play games, make crafts, and have a sweet treat.
Sounds like fun.
Our Lego Builders is back on Saturday, October 12th at 11 o'clock. This is one program that you do not need to register for. You can just come and drop in, and it goes from 11 until noon. And the theme for this particular Lego Builders is going to be Halloween, so there should be lots of spooky creations that we can put on display in the library for a whole month.
Oh, that is great. And you know, we just, anytime we walk by any kind of Lego thing, I mean, mostly I'm with the granddaughters, and they are just, they like magnets to it. They love it so much. So having the opportunity to have play with some figures that you don't have in some pieces, that's really nice. That'd be nice for a lot of kids.
Yeah. On Monday, October 14th, we have toddler art at 10 a.m. and at 1 p.m. This is one of our programs that does tend to fill up rather quickly, so please register for that one. For this particular program, they're going to be making spooky owls out of plates and cupcake wrappers.
They look really cute.
Yeah.
Cute spooky.
I know. I like them. And we will be having a movie matinee on Monday, October 14th. The kids will not be in school because it is Columbus Day, so please come to the library. We will be showing Toy Story 4 in the library.
I mean, I didn't know if I'd love Toy Story 4 because I love Toy Story 1, 2, 3, but it's really so cute.
No,
it's a great one.
I loved it.
You should go see it.
This is one that lots of parents, like, they grew up with too as well. So when I went to the theater and I saw so many grown-ups just like there without kids, just watching it.
Right.
So it's so
exactly.
good.
It's a great story.
On Monday, October 14th, this is also going to be on Columbus Day. We are having an SAT practice test. So a library staff member is going to proctor a full-length simulated SAT test, and this is, of course, for children in high school, so our teens that are in grades 9 through 12 only. Just strictly grades 9 through 12. Don't bring your 5th grader to the library and try and take the SAT.
Even if you think they're really, really slow, don't do that. But that is awesome, because just to go through that simulation is then it's more expected, and not you get there and you're like, oh my gosh, at least you kind of have a feel for it.
To at least like practice it and get some of those jitters out during the practice test. So this is going to run from 1 o'clock in the afternoon until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We do ask that students bring number 2 pencils, proper SAT calculator, water, and a snack. And the whole testing is going to take about 3 hours with 2 breaks and a scoring at the end.
Wow, that's really awesome for them.
So on Tuesday, October 15th, we will have Bienvenidos. It's a Spanish story time geared toward older children in grades kindergarten through 3rd grade at 4 o'clock. So they're going to listen to stories and songs in Spanish and learn new words and then make a craft.
Okay, that'll be fun.
On Tuesday, October 15th at 6 o'clock, this is an all-ages event, so anyone can come, but you do need to register. We will be having our camp out, so bring your blankets or your sleeping bags. We're going to set up a tent and hear some stories, make a craft, and even make some s'mores.
Good. So it's a little like glamping. You're not really out in the wilderness. You're got that nice cozy library feel.
I love glamping. It's my favorite kind.
This is what this is.
So we have bathtub story time on Wednesday, October 16th at 10 o'clock for our littlest patrons, ages birth through 23 months. So rub-a-dub-dub, this story time is sure to make a splash.
Oh, good. Wait, is Tub People one of the stories, I wonder?
Oh, I
really like Tub People. I haven't read that for a while.
So our gingerbread house decorating was very successful when we had it in December last year. So now this year we are going to have haunted house decorating with, of course, candy and graham crackers, and there's going to be lots of candy corn and black licorice and icing. So this is going to be on Wednesday, October 16th at 4 o'clock for our teens in grades 6th through 12th grade.
All right, better call on that one because you want to have the space, supplies, etc.
Definitely register for that. On Wednesday, October 17th at 4 o'clock, we will be making monster slime for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. Again, please register for that one. Kids are always coming in showing the different slime and things that they make, especially after school. And they have glitter slime and they have dark slime and just all kinds of different slime that I didn't even know existed.
It's a fun, slimy world out there.
On Monday, October 21st, from 5 to 7 p.m., all ages event, we have mini pumpkin painting. So children will be able to come to the library, paint a mini pumpkin, and then take it at home.
Oh, yeah. That's good. And have them paint at the library. You don't have to buy the paints, get the paintbrushes, clean up the paint.
Exactly.
I have one daughter in particular who is like, yeah, we don't paint at home ever.
Yes.
She'll go elsewhere, not at home.
Let the kids go crazy at the library.
Yes,
we'll
that's right.
clean it up.
Yep.
On Tuesday, October 22nd at 4 o'clock for children grades 4 through 8th grade, we have Mini Pumpkin Chunkin'. So there's 2 steps to this program. The first step is that you are going to make a catapult with all the supplies provided by the library. And the second step is that you are going to put mini pumpkin candies into the catapult and launch them across the room as far as you can.
That is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a contest then? Who can launch this thing the farthest?
Well, we're going to be putting different obstacles in their way, so it's not going to be like as easy as it sounds.
Oh, okay.
So there's going to
Okay.
be little tricks and
Yeah,
things
that's
that they
fun.
need to navigate. Mhm.
This is another thing. You know, your mother doesn't want you doing this at home. So go over there and do it there.
SOAR Flight Hunters will be at the library on Saturday, October 26th at 11 a.m. This is an all ages event, but you do need to register. So SOAR stands for Save Our American Raptors, and this is a program that's going to be run by George and Bernie Riker. They are state and federally licensed master falconers, raptor banders, breeders, rehabilitators, educators, and they're the founders of SOAR. So
Wow.
I've seen them present before, and they are just so knowledgeable with these gorgeous, gorgeous animals. And you are going to come to the library, you're going to learn a lot about them, and you're going to get to see a falcon, a hawk, a vulture, and an owl up close.
Wow.
Wow.
That and to have their kind of expertise where they can
Right.
really tell you some interesting things, that's going to be really good.
Yeah. So I'm
And everybody can come.
really looking forward to
Yeah.
that
I want to go to
one.
that one.
I know.
Well, you're going to have to register, Janine.
I will go to work today and register.
On Monday, October 28th at 4 o'clock, we have a special Halloween movie. We will be showing Paranorman. So this movie is about a misunderstood boy who takes on ghosts, zombies, and grown-ups to save his town from a centuries-old curse.
Okay.
So please come to that one. That is rated PG, and it's at 4 o'clock. You do not need to register. Just drop in.
Just come and see this movie. All right.
We have a Scooby-Doo party on Tuesday, October 29th at 4 o'clock for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. So this party is going to be spooky. It's going to be in relation to, of course, those characters, Scooby-Doo and his gang. And we have so many patrons that this surprises me all the time, that come to the library asking for Scooby-Doo materials. Because
Really?
Scooby-Doo's been around for like years
Wow.
and years. And
Right. Is Scooby-Doo still like on TV?
they're
or-
still making DVDs and movies.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Do you say zoinks? We don't have anything?
we have such a big collection that chances are we do have something, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Scooby-Doo lovers, get over there.
And we're going to be making our own Scooby snacks, so please come to that.
I love the Scooby snacks.
On Wednesday, October 30th at 10 o'clock, we have ages 2 to 5 story time called Books and Booze. So, this
And
Halloween.
it is for children.
It is ages 2 to 5.
BOOS.
So we're going to be having scary stories, spooky songs, and silly rhymes, and of course candy. We encourage the children to come to the library and dress up, and also adults, if you want to dress up too, you're more than welcome to. And we will also be having a parade around the library in our costumes.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
On Wednesday, October 30th, we will be having a Dia de los Muertos program for children in grades 4 through 8th grade. They're going to be learning about the Day of the Dead, which is a Mexican holiday, and about the culture and what it does to commemorate this day. And they're going to be decorating their own sugar skulls.
Wow, I didn't even know there were sugar skulls available out there. That'll be fun.
Yep. So that wraps up October.
Well, as you can see, you got to get out there to the library as always. You know, it's a great place to go. Enjoy the October Fall Fest. Get outside, read those books, and we'll see you next time at the library.